With the easy access of cyberspace, the proliferation of information resources has been extraordinarily helpful to everyone. However, the abundance of choice has also raised serious questions. The American Library Association has promoted the concept of information literacy, which addresses skills that allow individuals to recognize when information is needed and have the ability to locate, evaluate, and use it effectively. Primary sources are the first appearance of the research. Secondary sources describe, explain, or interpret the information contained in the primary sources. They may generalize, synthesize, or otherwise interpret the original information to provide a broad overview or support a perspective of a particular topic. Examples include textbooks, book chapters, review articles, or articles quoted in another study. Tertiary sources typically provide information collated from various sources to present a broad and rudimentary overview of a topic. This includes brochures, encyclopedias, Wikipedia, and some textbooks. This is to educate the public. Tertiary sources play an important role in disseminating knowledge. This is the evidence pyramid, which is used by ASHA and others. The highest level of evidence is a meta-analysis with more than one randomized controlled trial at the top of the pyramid, followed by a well-designed randomized control study, a well-designed controlled study without randomization, a well-designed quasi-experimental study, a well-designed non-experimental study, for example, correlations or case studies, and at the lowest level, expert committee report, consensus conference, clinical experience of a respected authority. True or false? If an article is published in a peer-reviewed journal, then it must be trustworthy and valuable. This is false. It is a common myth. There is good research and there is poor research, both of which may end up published. The peer review process for publishing an article starts with submitting an article to a journal. And there are all levels of journals. So there are very strong journals that are hard to get published in, and then there are weaker journals. The article is sent in, and the associate editors oversee the review process. The manuscript is then forwarded to 2 editorial consultants who, after careful consideration, make one of 4 recommendations. The first is to accept the publication as is. This is very rare. What happens more often, or it's very hard to get your paper just published. What usually happens, it may be accepted with minor revisions where you have to make some edits. This is also pretty rare. Or it may be deferred pending major revisions, and sometimes an article is just outright rejected. The process can take months, even years.